this week's broadcast. Now for announcements with me.
Hey PCHES, welcome to this week's announcements.
On Monday, April 4th, there's no articulation, but report cards will be going out. And it is National Carrot Day. On Tuesday, April 5th, kindergarten has articulation. And it is National Deep Dish Pizza Day.
On Wednesday, April 6th, first grade has articulation, and it is National Siamese Cat Day. On Thursday, April 7th, second grade has articulation, and it is National No Housework Day. Lastly, on Friday, April 8th, there is no articulation, but it is National Zoo Lovers Day.
Thanks for watching, PCHES. See you next week. Bye!
Things are happening this week. I'm hungry. Let's see what's on the menu this week.
Hi PCHES, welcome to this week's lunch. I hope you are hungry. On Monday, we will be having tasty tenders, rice, salad, baby carrots, veggie sticks, and applesauce. On Tuesday, we will be having tuna sandwich with corn chowder, salad, tomato wedges, edamame, and pog slushy. On Wednesday, lunch will be beef chili nachos, steamed broccoli, corn, and fruit juice. On Thursday, lunch will be hamburger, tater tots, coleslaw, baked beans, and mixed fruit. On Friday, we will be having Kahlua pork with cabbage, rice, lomi tomato, and pineapple. That is it for this week's lunch. See you in the next broadcast.
I wonder what this week's PCHES mindset is. Let's have Hiroto tell us.
Self-awareness is to know where you are in your learning and reflect on your actions to improve. Take responsibility for your actions and evaluate your progress. At first, you'll be confused, but by showing self-awareness, you'll know where you are in your learning pit and get the right answer. Show self-awareness by not hurting other people's feelings. Another way to show self-awareness is to know when you are wrong. Next week's mindset will be perseverance.
Yes, let's be aware of our effects on others. I've been seeing some second graders filming here. I wonder what they are up to.
Leonardo da Vinci was born in 1452.
Eric Carr was born in 1929.
Pocahontas was born in 1595.
Jefferson was born in 1743. William Earhart was born in 1897. Albert Einstein was born in 1879. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. was born in 1929. Abraham Lincoln was born in 1809.
Wilbur grew up in Ohio. Wilbur grew up in Indiana. As a child, he could not play with his friends because he was black and his friends were white.
As a child, George went to school, but he mostly studied at home.
As a child, Harriet Tubman's three sisters were taken away and were never seen again, and slavery separated many families, including Harriet's.
Some of the struggles Martin Luther King faced were that he went to jail many times. Some of the struggles Leonardo faced were spelling words correctly. Some of the struggles Neil Armstrong faced was being a fighter pilot in the Korean War. She wasn't even able to vote or be treated equally.
But Thomas overcame these struggles. He and the colony won the war, and he became a lawyer, also the president.
He won the Nobel Peace Prize in 1964. Some of the struggles Malala faced were the Taliban took over the school that her father opened. Because of Alexander, we have telephones.
The Wright brothers made an engine for the newest flying machine.
To this day, because of Martin Luther King Jr., We are treated fairly.
Because of Pocahontas, the colonizers survived and the two groups live in peace.
He helped end slavery, and people remember him as a great speaker and leader. Because of Helen Keller, when things are hard, we overcome it. To this day, Americans remember him as the father of our country.
Because of Ralph Bunche, countries reached peaceful agreements.
To this day, because of Albert Einstein, people understand the universe even better.
We learned a lot. Now let's have Jacob Samuel and David White tell us what happens when we shake heavy cream.
PCHES, what do you think would happen if you shook up heavy cream in a container for a long time? Are you curious? I am. Let's find out what happens.
Shake heavy cream for a long time.
I think it would become fluffy.
Okay, thank you.
Hello. Hello. Okay, what do you think would happen if you shook up heavy cream for a long time?
If I shook up heavy cream for a long time, it should become whipped cream.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hello, I'm here with
Rylan?
So Rylan, what do you think would happen if you shook buttercream up for a really long time?
Maybe it would fall in my hand.
Thank you.
Wow, that's interesting. I don't have a favorite show, but let's see what people on campus like.
Hey Peaches, welcome to this week's feature. Today we're going to be asking people what their favorite TV show is.
What is your favorite TV show?
It's probably Lego Ninjago because I like Legos and it's made out of Legos.
My favorite TV show is probably JoJo's Bizarre Adventures because it's like really intense.
My favorite TV show is Player Select because I like watching people gaming.
What's your favorite TV show?
Spider-Man. Because I like spiders.
My favorite TV show is Walt Disney because it is very funny.
Back to you, Kyla, in the studio.
Those are all terrific answers. Do you know what's affecting our community? Let's watch some videos that will inform us about community issues.
Have you ever heard of the interesting term renewable energy? Renewable energy is energy that is generated from natural processes that are continuously replenished. We are going to talk about some of them and how to achieve a more sustainable Hawaii.
Solar energy is power harvested from the sun. Some houses have solar panels on the top of their roofs. The average price on Oahu for solar panels is around $12,000, and batteries may be around $7,000. It doesn't produce harmful emissions like fossil fuels do. With solar panels and a battery, a household can save around $1,390 a year. One of Hawaiian Electric's farms generates 11,000 houses worth of electricity a year.
Ocean thermal energy conversion, also known as OTEC, can provide heating and cooling while being safe for the environment. OTEC takes advantage of the temperature of warm surface water from the sun and cold deep water to generate electricity.
Wind energy is energy that is generated as wind spins a turbine to make energy. Unfortunately, if the wind is not blowing, then the energies are not there. The wind always comes back, so it is renewable. The cost of a whole wind turbine is $1.3 million to $2.2 million. One of the wind farms is in Kawailoa. It produces toxic emissions. Wind energy is among the fastest growing sources of renewable energies in the world.
Biomass energy is produced when a plant or animal material is used as fuel to produce electricity or heat. The examples are wood, energy crops, and waste from forests. Since biomass technically can be used as fuel directly, some people use the term biomass and biofuel interchangeably. EIA.gov wrote 71.4 billion kilowatt hours of electricity in 2016 was produced by biomass, or 2% of the generation in the United States.
All in all, help us support and spread the benefits of renewable energy. It's so much better for us, our families, and the environment.
Oh no, I'm late for work! My boss is gonna be so mad at me!
and you could have prevented the crash if he had his seatbelt on. Seatbelts save lives. Take that second to buckle up every time.
It's all affecting our community. Finally, let's see some interesting facts.
Hey Peaches, welcome to this week's Did You Know? I'm happy to announce that this week's topic is flowers.
There are over thousands of different kinds of flowers, but moonflowers are one of the few flowers that bloom at night.
Also, Valentine's Day isn't just about roses. In some countries, tulips are the main option. The biggest flower is a titanium, which can grow up to 12 feet tall. The smallest flower is Willifera globosa.
They're 140 million years old.
Incredible. Well, this broadcast has come to an end. See you next week.